What's up, YouTube? Makeup Janelle here. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Honestly, we're just about to do some glam. I may be going on a date. I'm not really sure because men are weird. Let's just start there, but let's just start with some glam. Okay, so I remember when this primer was sold out. This is the Patrick Star Secure the Sweat primer. It was sold out for a really long time, and I recently just added it to my kits, but I was using it wrong. So I was looking at one of his videos, right? And mind you, when you get this primer, it doesn't smell good. It has a very strong smell to it. It smells like an actual something. Like it smells like a chemical, if that makes any sense. Okay, so he said you're supposed to activate it in your fingers like this, and you have to apply it to dry skin. So my skin does not have any moisturizer on it or anything, and you're supposed to apply it to dry skin. So I'm gonna place it all in the areas where I feel like I get oily the most, which is on my eyebrows and right in this area here. Everywhere else I really don't get oily, but excuse my my little press on nails, honey. I want it to be like, I just want to feel myself a little bit. So I have these Kiss press on nails on. I'm trying to poke myself. Okay, so I like that. So that's what you're supposed to do with this primer. I have his other primer, but I think I'm going to use my mattifying primer instead. But I am going to put a little bit of moisturizer on. Just a tad, maybe like in these areas over here and like around my chin, because I do get, I get dry right around my mouth area, and I don't like that. So we're going to put moisturizer here and maybe here. This is the Embryolisse moisturizer. It does not look like this anymore. They changed their packaging and it looks a little different. So I'm going to avoid the areas where I put primer and only put the moisturizer where I need it, like that. Okay, I like it. So now that I've used that, I don't think I should go in with a mattifying primer. What y'all think? Like, because this is already a primer. I don't really feel like I need to go in with another one. Normally I use the Makeup Revolution primer, so I don't think I need to go in with another one. I'm gonna scoot you guys back just a little bit. There we go. And my mirror is on the side over here, so okay, that feels fine, I guess. Like, I don't really know how it's supposed to feel, but it don't really feel like anything, actually. Okay, so my foundation of choice really never changes. I use the Maybelline Fit foundation, shades 330 and 332. I like to mix them together. Everything goes on the back of my hand, so I'm gonna do a little bit of 330. Usually if I'm a little bit more tan, I'll use a little bit more of 330. And we're gonna use the 332 as well. I'm gonna show you what they kind of look like side by side. Oh, poured out too much. Whoa, there, let's relax. Okay, so this is what they look like side by side, not mixed in. 330 is a little bit more olive, and then 332 is a little bit more yellow. So I just like to mix them together because I feel like this is what works for me. So I'm taking the back of a brush and just mixing it all together. Okay, and now I'm just gonna dot this on like that. I don't know why I do this. I just feel like it works for me. It just works for me, that's all. Boom. Yep, and we're gonna dot this on everywhere. I'm actually gonna talk about a topic in a second. I'm gonna get through like half of my face and then I'll talk. I'm a little slow. I can't, sometimes it's hard for me to talk and do my makeup at the same time. Okay, so now that this is dotted on, I'm gonna spray my face with some setting spray. This is the Super Hold Fixing Spray by Makeup Revolution. This is what it looks like. And now I'm gonna take my e.l.f. complexion brush. This is what it looks like. This is one of my favorite brushes, actually. I use this on myself and my clients. So now I'm just going to just work that foundation in like so. I'm gonna see what this primer does too, because it's supposed to be like transfer proof, sweat proof, all that good stuff. So, and I get oily. Okay, so we're gonna continue to work that in. We'll put a little bit on the eyelid here. My loud neighbor in the background just has to be loud and oh goodness. But anyways, we're gonna keep working that in like so. Keep working that in. Yep, keep going, keep going. Keep blending until you feel like you have the coverage that works best for you. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, you have to do what works best for your life, your makeup situation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay. I am a coverage gal. I do like coverage. But today, this may work for me. Yeah, this works. I'm gonna put a little bit more coverage around my nose because that's where I feel like I need it just a little bit. Okay. So concealer never really changes for me. I don't know, maybe I should start using a new concealer. I don't know, I've been using the same stuff. Like my routine has been the same for a while. And I think what you should do is just do what works. Sorry, I'm looking at my mirror here, so. Okay, so concealer of choice is going to be the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Pure Beige. You would think I have that memorized by now. So, and I'm gonna put concealer here. Oh, that's a lot. Let's move some to that side. Here, a little here. And I really don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, so, which I'm gonna talk about that in a second. It's a little annoying to me, but we're gonna talk about that in a second. Like, I gotta get through at least half my face before I start talking. Okay, a little bit on the chin, a little bit on the chin. I don't really stress out about placement when it comes to my face because I could just blend it out. My black Opal Stick in the shade Hazelnuts. This is what I use to bronze and add warmth and dimension to my face. Like so. Like so. I am gonna blend out this in the middle down my nose just a little bit. Like that. And now I'm gonna take the end of the brush and really just go down my nose to snatch it even further. Like that. My face is probably the quickest thing. Like, my face, I feel like takes no time. But then when it comes to brows and eyes, oh my God, it's just, that's when the makeup starts taking forever, in my personal opinion. Okay, so I like that. I'm going to spray my face again with setting spray. I love that. And we're gonna let that dry for a little bit. See if I can speed up this process a little bit. I'll let it dry. Mind you, I don't put makeup all on my forehead because my hair covers a lot of my forehead. So yeah. I think I'm feeling this primer though, like I'm feeling it working. Okay, so we're gonna blend out the bronzer first along the jawline. And then I'm gonna go around my little hairline here, my little forehead, which my big forehead, because your girl got a big forehead. It's covered with hair. I used to actually be, well, I still am. I'm not completely 100% comfortable with my forehead. I used to get picked on a lot when I was a little girl. And yeah, it is something that still bothers me till this day, actually. Okay, so after that's blended out, I am gonna blend out the bronzer here. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. I do like to, when you're also adding your products or blending anything out, try to start from the outside and work your way in. Usually we start in the middle of our face, which is a little wrong, because wherever you place your brush or sponge first, that's where you're gonna apply the most product. So just be careful. Try to start from the outside and then work your way in when you're blending. Okay, I think I'm gonna take my sponge now and just start blending this concealer out. I'm like taking it a little bit and then going down with it a little bit too. I'm actually moving a little quicker than what I thought, but it's okay. We're just gonna keep blending. Keep blending until you feel like it looks like it's blended out. I don't have to, well, no, I mean, we're gonna try to get it close to perfect here. I do like to keep my concealer going upwards because I like my face to be snatched. We don't want no droopy faces over here. So I do like that to kind of go upward a little bit. We're gonna keep, well, I don't know, I'm messing it up now. You see how I messed it up? I'm just gonna blend it out with my brush. My blending's not doing so well today. I think I need to move my mirror closer. I think that's what the problem is. You guys can't see it anyway. So, okay, that's much better. My mirror was too far away, honey. I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, so we're gonna keep blending. Keep blending. I am putting a little bit of the concealer on my lid because I don't really use eyeshadow primer, so yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep going here. I like this. I think I'm gonna be a little extra and add a brighter concealer, like right here, like that. And I'm gonna also add some liquid blush. This is the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush in the shade Coralicious. I love this blush. Okay, so we're gonna let our blush, no, we're gonna go ahead and blend it out while our concealer sits a little bit and thickens up. Okay, so this blush is a little scary, but it's okay. Keep blending it out. I'm a blush girl. I like to see my blush when I take pictures. Like, I be wanting pretty cheeks. If you are not a blush person, please get into it, darlings. Get into it, because the blush, it just is everything. So yeah, I love a good liquid blush. And now we're gonna blend out this concealer again, and it's gonna also kind of take away some of the blush just a little bit. Okay, I feel like there's something here, and okay, I think I got it. See how I'm like blending the blush away just a little bit? I feel like I did my hair and now it's frizzy. But anyways, keep blending out your concealer. I'm also gonna blend out my nose contour a little bit, like with the side of the sponge. We're just gonna make sure there's no like harsh lines anywhere. Okay, we're just gonna kind of go over everything, make sure everything's blended out. Sometimes I do like to carve out my cheeks just a little bit like that. Not too much though, not too much. Okay. People just want to speed all of my complex. Okay, so now that everything is blended out, I'm going to set my under eye concealer first. I'm going to set my under eye concealer with the Maybelline Fit concealer in the shade 235. I do pick a lighter powder to set my concealer up under because I still want it to mimic the same color as, like, you don't want to put your foundation shade under to set your concealer because your foundation shade is going to be a little bit darker than your concealer shade. And I still want to keep it bright underneath my under eye. Okay. So now I'm going to take a powder puff black powder puff and just tap it into that. And now I'm just gonna set my under eye. Before I put any like loose powder on, we're just gonna do it like this. Sorry, let me get the dang on thing out of the camera so it won't be dark. See how I just mattified it? Oh, that's so great. And I'm not really picking up too much product either. I think I want to do a pop of color on my eyes. I'm just not sure what I want to do, actually. I'm not sure. I could be talking and just talking BS and end up doing a neutral color on my eye, but I don't know yet. I really don't know what I'm wearing either, so. But who knows? We may go all out on the eyes just because I don't normally go all out on the eyes. Okay, so we're going to set everywhere that we place concealer. That's where we're going to set with the Maybelline press powder. Just like so. Now, I'm going to take a mixture of 2 loose powders. One is the NYX matte finishing powder. This is what it looks like. And I like to mix that powder, even though I think it's already mixed together at the top here. I like to mix that powder with the Makeup Revolution translucent powder. This is what it looks like here. So I like to mix them in the top. So now we can bakey bake. Boom. I love this the NYX powder. It has like a cooling sensation when you put it on. It's so good. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do for our bakey bake here. Yeah. Boom. I don't know why I say boom. Like, it's the weirdest thing ever. And then we're gonna go down the nose. Whatever's left over. We're gonna pick up some more. We're gonna do some more on the other side. Just be really light. Like, you don't need to apply too much pressure when you're doing this, okay? So now we're going to set our cream bronzer with a powder bronzer. I like to use the Juvias Plays bronzing palette in the shade Tan. And I mix both of the colors together. So we're gonna set that. Ooh, it's giving snatched cheeks, honey. I like that. And then whatever's left over, I'm gonna go around the perimeter of my face. Like that. I guess we'll do a warm forehead like Kim K does. Kim K does a really warm forehead sometimes. Whatever's left over, we're gonna go down the jawline because we did put cream around the jawline. I'm gonna kind of slightly dust that powder away as well. I will go down my nose to kind of reinforce my nose contour here. My brushes are a little all over the place, and I'm using like some of them, it's coming off, but it's okay. These are good brushes though. We're going to reinforce our little nosy nose contour here, like so. Boom. And I like to like go in the hollows right there. Oh my God, I love it being like warm right there. It just makes me happy. Boom. Okay, so blush of choice is going to be, I think I'm going to mix blushes today because I wanna, if I can find it. So this is a blush. You know how you go to Sephora and get a birthday gift? This is what that was. And I don't know, it doesn't have a name on it or anything actually. It just looks like this. I'm gonna use a pinky blush. I love pink. This one has, you know, when you find a pinky, like that has that blue undertone, this one is not, this one looks really good. I love this blush. It's not too much of the blue undertone to it. Like the bubblegum pink be a little, it'd be a little too pink sometimes. And I feel like this is a really good happy medium between that. Ooh, see, it just looks so good. Ooh, I'm getting excited. The juices are flowing. I was gonna mix blushes, but the other blush has has like a shimmer to it. I think I'm still gonna mix because I wanna. This is the Floral Blooms blush palette. It's actually linked to my Amazon storefront. And I'm gonna mix a little bit of that blush. I'm mixing this one here. We're just gonna be blushed out. So I typically go a little bit heavier with the blush, only because blush is, I don't know why I thought I just put my hand in that. Oh, I like this color too though. This color is a little deeper in person. We might use it as eyeshadow today. I don't know. Blush is the first thing to fade when you're wearing your makeup for a long time. I don't know why, it just is. So I do go a little bit heavier handed. I'm a little heavier handed with the blush. Okay, so I think I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows and then we're gonna get to chat about what's on my mind, because I know it ain't me, honey. Okay, we're gonna fill in the eyebrows though. I'm gonna wipe the rest of this makeup off that I have on the back of my hand because I don't want to touch myself or knock into something and then get makeup everywhere. Okay, where is your brow pencil, Gina? I'm using the brow pencil in the shade, oh, this is in the shade Espresso. This is the NYX brow pencil. I felt like I had to sneeze, so make sure you guys are drinking your water. I'm actually not doing that good. Hold on. And I went to the gym today, so baby, we gotta drink our water. Okay, okay, so we're gonna fill in our brows here. Your girl ain't got no brows. Should I use a pomade or should I use the pencil? We can start off with the pencil and then see if I want to deepen it. I have a little hair that is in my way. Oh, and I can't get it. Oh, I hate plucking brow hairs. It hurts so bad. Oh, I can't get it. Anyways, we're just gonna try to fill it in and see what happens. Okay, well, let's work on these brows here. We're gonna create a little line at the bottom. I do like to start in the middle of the brow rather than starting in the front. Normally when you guys are filling in your brows, you apply a lot of pressure. Try to ease up on the pressure, and if you start in the middle, you can apply a little bit more pressure rather than starting in the front. So I have a pimple on my brow and it's not making me a happy camper here. Okay, so a little line, and then we can do it in the front just a little bit. Just remember, ease up on your pressure. I feel like my brows are looking real funny today. Like, I don't really know what's really going on with them. They're looking a little funny. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing at the top. I don't have an arch, so I just kind of create what I don't have. And I'm making it look a little funny right there, but it's okay, we can fix it. Oh, I'm messing up even more. Okay, so if you mess up, I'm gonna take my powder puff and just kind of rub it in and just kind of erase it. Oh, I'm stressing out. My brows are stressing me out. They're stressing me out. Okay, we're gonna connect it just as so. And then we're gonna work on filling in the tail. Something's off today, and I don't know what it is, but it's okay. I'm happy that today is Friday, and we made it to see another day. We're just gonna think positive about it because something's off here. But anyways, okay, so we're gonna fill in. Keep filling in our brows. Sometimes I like to go against the hair, like go in the opposite direction to kind of fill them in. Okay, this is gonna have to work for right now. We'll leave the front as is for right now. Okay, again, we're gonna kind of start in the middle of this brow and create our line. So typically this brow is a little lower than this one, so I have to like bring this one up a little bit. Light pressure towards the front. And we'll see what that looks like at the end. We're gonna create another line for the tail, for the top of the arch, my bad. And then try to connect it. If it don't look perfect, it's okay. Your brows are sisters, not twins. Okay, now I'm gonna work in filling in my tail. Like so. Oh, I don't know if I'm liking this, you guys, but it's okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna not stress out, okay? Okay, so for the front, I'm just going to take my brow pencil and just kind of go in like an upward motion to create a soft front. Naturally, our hair is kind of going an upward motion anyway right there, but just to create a soft little front area. And this brow looks completely different from the other one, but it's okay. We're not gonna stress out. We're not gonna stress out. We're just gonna keep working and try to fix it. Okay, so I like the way that this one looks over here. We gotta get this thing. We gotta get this one over here to match. Okay, so I'm gonna take my pencil again and kind of go in an upward motion. Like so. One's looking a little thicker too. This one always comes out a little thicker. Don't know why, it just does. Okay. I also have contacts in, so I'm like, my eyes are getting dry. We're a little indifferent about it, but it's okay. It's all right. We're gonna clean it up with some concealer a little bit. I don't really put concealer at the top of my brow because I feel like it makes them look a little too harsh. So, I mean, I will, but it won't be like a thick layer of concealer, if you're catching my drift here. Like, it comes out a little too harsh for my likings. Okay, so let's take some concealer because I do think I want to clean up my brows. We're gonna take the same LA Girl concealer that we used earlier. I guess on camera they don't look that bad, but in person they weren't doing it for me actually. Okay, so, and we're gonna take a flat concealer brush like this. And we're just gonna work on cleaning up the bottom here. I may have picked up too much concealer. It's life or death, people, okay? And just kind of clean up the bottom. You see, I'm really not applying too much pressure when cleaning up the brows. Like that. And whatever is kind of left over, I'm going to sweep it to the front. I'm going to lift this one up just, okay. And then I'm going to kind of, whatever is left over on the brush, I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Like so. Okay, that looks good, that looks good. Now to get this one to cooperate. See what I'm saying? It just don't want to act right, but it's okay. We're gonna take our time and do it right. I don't know why I'm going this way right now, but it's okay. I'm just easing up on the pressure. I do need to go the other way though. Hold on. Like so. Okay. That's better. I do like that. And whatever's left over, we're gonna bring it down like that. Okay, they look like they kind of related, right? I'm gonna take the e.l.f. complexion duo brush and whatever's left over on it, because it's some bronzer on it. I'm just gonna blend that out with blend the concealer out with that brush. just so it can kind of blend out the concealer. Like that. This one's coming out a little too strong, but it's all right. We're not gonna think so hard. We're just gonna make sure that, oh, is that the sun coming out? Oh my God, yay. It's been raining all day here in Atlanta, Georgia. So thank you, sun. Thank you. Y'all, see, that's how you know. Like, after the rain, after the storm, there's always sunshine, okay? So life is not always that hard. Okay, I am gonna apply a little bit more powder underneath our under eyes before we start doing our eyeshadow here, because I really do not know what I want to do for my eyeshadow, like at all. Have no clue. I was kind of feeling purpley, don't know why. Okay, we're gonna just let this, I'm gonna let this sit, just in case we have any fallout, Okay. I'm also gonna move my hair. My hair was out of the way because I didn't want to get any makeup on it, but we're gonna kind of move our hair forward here because I'm kind of done with that. Okay. Boom. Oh, what do I want to do with my eyeshadow? I'm over here thinking I want to do a pop of color, and I may be lying to y'all. I am kind of at a crossroads. All I know is this color is really pretty in this blush palette. So we're gonna start there. Okay, so as we start this eyeshadow, I gotta talk to you guys about what's been on my mind. Okay, so men are just weird. Let's just start off there. Men are just so weird. Whatever may be crystal clear to women, it's foggy to men. Like, I am talking to this guy, right? And I just kind of picked up that he's not a planner, right? Like, when it comes to planning dates or planning outings, he's not much of a planner. And I'm not saying that you have to like plan every date or every outing. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that how the hell are you supposed to get to know me? Or how are we supposed to get to know each other? And there's like, it's like you can't plan a date. Like, or maybe you're just not thinking about it. I don't know what it is, but I just kind of picked up on it, like like it's only been it ain't been that long, don't get me wrong, but I just was thinking to myself, I was like, every outing or date, whatever you want to call it, because we really don't have a title on anything either, we're just kind of like, I guess, enjoying in each other's company or energy or whatever, but like, we like to go out. Almost every situation or every outing or date that we've had, I've planned it to, buying tickets for here, or, hey, I think this place is cool, let's go here. Or, hey, this place has great pasta, let's go here. I'm gonna make us a reservation, right? Like, it's like that type of situation. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's like me, if I'm overthinking this situation here. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not looking for, oh my God, you gotta plan everything. It's not what I'm looking for. I just need some type of balance or exchange of, hey, you did this last weekend. Oh, hey, what you doing this weekend? I just need that. And it's not it. And don't get me wrong, like, we have a great time while we're out. I have an amazing time with the guy. I truly do. I just initiate and plan for us to get there. Like, it's like that. But I really think that there are men that know how to plan. I truly believe that. Like, how else would you get a girl's number? And how else would you get to know her if you can't plan a date? How does that work? How does that work? You know, it's more so like, hey, well, you can maybe, I don't know, you link up at my house or something, and then we'll go from there. It's like that. And I'm like, I don't want to have to do that every time, you know. And I can go with the flow too. Don't get me wrong. I can hoppity hop from place to place. I could do that. I don't mind that. I don't mind, you know, doing certain things. I'm open to that as well. But I don't want to feel like I'm the only one that's initiating the dates. And like I said, I do understand that, you know, I think that men sometimes just don't think about certain things. They just don't think about certain things. It just doesn't cross their mind. Or it'll be like, oh, well, I know we mentioned doing this. I thought we already talked about it. No, I don't know what time we doing this. I don't know what I need to wear. Like, it's like that, you know? And sometimes with my schedule can be all over the place. So when it comes, I need the planning a little bit, just a little bit, because it don't take me 20 minutes to get dressed, darling. It takes me a process to get dressed. If I'm doing hair and makeup at the same time, it probably takes me 3 hours to get ready, because I have to wash my hair. I got to sit it in the dryer. I got to do this. And I'm probably doing content at the same time. Don't get me wrong. It's a process for me to get dressed. So sometimes I be needing a little like guidance. Sometimes I be needing a little like planning. Just a little bit, just a tad. You don't have to plan everything, okay? We don't have to, but some things can be spur of the moment. I'm not tripping on that. But I was talking to one of my best friends about it, and she's just like, Janelle, men just don't plan. I said, I beg to differ. I think that there are men that are out there that know how to plan a solid date. For real, for real. I think that if you are genuinely interested in getting to know someone, how else would you get to know them if you're not planning a date? How's it supposed to work? Like, is it me? Am I tripping? So I told myself that I was going to have a conversation with the fellow. Okay? I need a conversation because I need to understand where your mind is at. I don't want to point the finger, but I need to understand maybe why you don't initiate planning, or are you just not thinking about it? I need to understand, so maybe I cannot, so I can know what to expect, or so I cannot be in my feelings when it comes to you not planning. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to have a conversation with him. Just because I feel like I said, I'm new to the whole dating situation, and I reciprocate. Okay, so I'm not asking you to pay the check. I'm not asking you to do all this extra stuff. I reciprocate. Like, I'd be like, yo, I think this is dope. I think you would like this and have a good time. Let's go. And if anyone that's close to me knows me, it don't take that much for me to have a good time. Let's be clear. It really don't. I am the easiest person, like the easiest person to vibe with, because all I need is some food, for one. What color lid should I choose? I really wanted to do a color on my lid, like a color. I am the easiest person to just vibe with. All I need is a little food, you know what I'm saying? A little food, just feed me. I love a good vibe. Like, I love music. I love to go to places where I can listen to music and vibe and drink all at the same time. I literally go out to have fun. That is the simplest way I can put it. I literally go out to have fun. I'm not thinking about who's paying for the check. I'm not thinking about what it is you do for a living, or you know what I'm saying? That's not like the first thing on my mind. Let's say that. I'm not thinking about all of that. I just want to enjoy your company. That's it. Enjoy your company. Yo, let's vibe. We could talk. We could chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really go out just for a good time. So for me to request that you plan a date, I don't think that's too much to ask for, because I'm a vibe. At the end of the day, darlings, I'm a vibe. Oh, I guess this is all right. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just putting some stuff on my lid. I'm a vibe at the end of the day. Like he's never been out with me and not had a good time. Period. We have a great time when we go out. So I think the request is just, it's doable, you know? But I don't know. I try to be open-minded and be considerate. Like, I don't know what this man goes through day to day. Maybe he's not in the right mindset to even think about planning a date. But then, I feel like then we shouldn't be dating then, you know? Like, I don't always be in the right mindset to do stuff, but I make the effort because I enjoy this person's company, you know? So, like I said, it's okay if you're not a planner. That is okay. I just need to know how to feel about the situation, if that makes any sense. Like, I'd be like, dang, did you not think about, like, and then, you hit me with the, oh, I want to see you. Okay, we'll plan something. Like, I'd really be lost, y'all. I'd be lost. I'd be at a loss for words sometimes. I'd just be lost. I'd be like, okay, you said you wanted to see me, but what are you doing to see me? What are you doing to see me? Let's just think about this thing here. You want to see me, okay, that is fine. But plan a date. Plan something. I need to grab a pencil sharpener. 1 second. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, if you want to see me, okay, we can do something. And I just want to do something fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind bowling. Now I got these nails on and I feel like I'm handicapped. Hold on. Like, I can't sharpen the pencil because the nails are in the way. Oh, see what I'm saying? The nails are just in the way. But it's like, I don't want to have to always suggest everything we do. Like, I do, like, sometimes like for a man to think for me, because I do a lot of thinking, which we all do as humans. We do a lot of thinking during the day. But I don't want to have to think sometimes. Your girl's a passenger princess. I'm a vibe, don't get me wrong, but I'm a passenger princess. So I'd be like, I don't like the way this eyeliner is doing me today. I need to go get a better eyeliner. I don't want to have to, like, think all the time. Like, I'd be like, yo, this place looks kind of cool. Let's go there. And I don't know. Like I said, I think some men are just don't think about it. But my rebuttal to that is, how are you supposed to get to know me if you don't know how to plan a date? What the fuck are we supposed to do? Excuse my language. What are we supposed to do? Sit on the couch and talk? No. No. I want to go out. I want to experience a bar or two, or even some good food. I don't eat much, so it's like, I'm not asking you to take me to, like, a steakhouse. Like, it's not that serious. I just be wanting a vibe. Oh my God, I'm over here messing up my eyeliner. I just be wanting a vibe. So maybe I'm tripping. I don't think I am, though. I think, honestly, it really just comes down to communication. And I think a conversation just needs to be had. I really just truly think it's just conversations, we just need to communicate like an adult and just be like, yo, how do you feel about such and such? Because this is how I've been, I picked up on this over the past few weeks, and it's kind of been bothering me, and I want to understand. I think that's the point of this whole thing here. I really want to understand where, like, why you think the way you do, or I need to understand for myself so I can know how to handle certain situations in the future. You know what I'm saying? I need to understand this. Because if this is not the person you are, then I need to expect that, no, you might not plan nothing. I might have to just plan everything. So, yeah. Which, I'm trying to think, would I be okay with that? No, I mean, I think if I understood, I don't think I mind. I'm just gonna have to think of everything. Or we just gonna be looking at each other crazy. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna be looking at each other crazy, like, oh, well, what do we do? Oh, well, oh, no, I didn't think of anything. And sometimes I don't like that. That gives me anxiety, not knowing what is going on. Like, what? Am I supposed to just sit here with a full face of makeup on? Like, I think that's it. Like, do you see this beat? Am I really just supposed to sit here and think about what we got to do? It's like thinking about what you want to eat. That annoys me. So I think I'm just gonna communicate with the guy. That's it. We're just gonna have a little combo and just see what happens. Okay, so now it's time to put on some lashes. Let me see if I want to, because I think I like my eyeshadow. I wanted to do a pop of color with a something else. I don't know. I just wanted to do something colorful or pretty on my eye, I guess. And I guess it's giving that. I'm okay with it. I think we're gonna do, let me see if these lashes are too curly for me for one. I think these might be a little too curly for my eye. Sometimes if the lash is like it curls up too much, I don't think it looks good on me. But we're gonna place them on the eye. I think these will work. I just need to cut them because my eyes are small. Okay, these are also from my Amazon favorites. These are like, I think they're called Poop Lunch lashes. They have really, really pretty lashes. Okay, so make sure you want to cut off the back corners of the lash like so, and cut off the little inner corner to make sure nothing's poking in the eyeball. That is the worst discomfort ever, is when your lash is poking you. Okay, let's see. I think it'll work. We're almost done with this look though, you guys. So let's cut these lashes a little bit more. The lash glue that I use is the, wherever it may be, is the I Envy by Kiss lash glue. That's what I like to use. I normally curl my lashes, but I think this curl is pretty fun. Like, I like my lashes to go up, but not too curly. Like, I want to curl them myself. I don't want the lash to come already curly, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm putting lash glue on the lash band. I did use different eyeshadow palettes. One of the palettes I used was the Makeup Shayla Dose of Colors palette for like the warmer colors. And I used a Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette as well. I'll show you what it looks like while these lashes are drying, just so you guys aren't completely clueless on what I used on my eyes. Okay. This is the Dose of Colors palette, the Makeup Shayla Dose of Colors palette. And then I used, for my lid color, this is the Makeup Revolution Maxi Reloaded Large It Up palette. I got it from Ulta. I used this color and this color. Like, I used this color on like 2/3 of my lid, and then I use this color for the outer corner over there. I love it, and it's a big palette too. Like, I used to have this in my kit for my clients, but then I stopped using it. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill in our lip color here, which I tend to do the same lip color all the time. Is this cold brew or, yeah, this is cold brew. Okay, so we'll do matte cork, because that's what I have right here, which is similar to the NYX suede lip color, the shade Downtown Beauty, as I get pencil shavings everywhere. Okay. If you've watched if you haven't watched, I've gotten lip filler. I've gotten 4 syringes of lip filler. I got 2 syringes of Juvederm and 2 syringes of Restylane Kiss, and it doesn't last on me. So if you want to check out my lip filler video, it is on here. Like, are my lips a little bit fuller than what they used to be? Yes, but they don't stay full. So I have to overline them. Yep, that's something that fell. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to take a deeper brown color, which I usually use the Simma Brown Now by... wait, I might not use it. I'll just continue to fill my lips in. Hold on. Okay, we'll keep that as is for right now. I think I'm going to use this pinky color by Maybelline. This is a shade 015. It's called Born With It. It's like a pinky color, and I kind of have used it all. I don't know what this is on my nail, but these nails that I have on bend really easily, so I have to be really careful with them. Okay. It's like mixing in with the lip liner, so you really can't see it. It's like a pinky color. Like that. It's actually pretty. I use the darker lip liner with it, and I didn't today. I think I'm gonna go over it with a little lip gloss. This is the Be Bella lip gloss in the shade mrs.pepperminty. Ooh. Okay, it's giving nude. I love it. All right, I think our lashes are kind of done drawing here. I do let my lashes sit for a second, and then we're going to try to get them as close to your natural lash line as possible. And try to secure your corners, like so. Ooh, it's giving lash, darlings. It's giving lash, honey. Oh, it's a little wet though. I feel the glue. Let's try. Sorry, you guys, I gotta get a little closer to the mirror here. Shout out to Dimple Color for my brown contacts that I'm wearing. I have a special code that I will also include in the caption for my color contacts. I think I have the color Manhattan Brown. I believe that's what it's called. Okay, so we gotta make sure this glue is not sticking. Okay, let's lift this lash up a little bit, darlings. Okay, let's try to pop the other one on. Like so. On YouTube, I feel like I talk forever. Like, I'll get on Instagram live and do my makeup. On YouTube, ooh, child. You know, you be talking to yourself on YouTube. On live, you know, they be asking you questions. So, it definitely is an adjustment for me. Okay. Let's try to get these a little bit closer to the lash line. So, because I let my glue sit and dry for a second, that's how they popped on so easily, because I let the glue dry. And this, I feel like, needs to be curled upward, like, needs to be going up that way. Okay. We're gonna let that kind of sit for a second before we put some mascara on. I told you, like, I like my lashes to curl upward. Just a tad, just a tad. And I'm gonna take my same, well, I lied. I'm gonna take another shade of the Maybelline pressed powder to kind of dust away everything. Woo, the glue is like, may I put too much glue on the lashes. Woo, you let them dry, honey. Hold on, I need to fan my eyes, y'all. This is just... I think the glue sometimes makes my, like it'll make my eyes tingle just a little bit because I put too much on. But we're gonna let this dry, hopefully. We won't have this issue. Because the glue is still sticky, I can feel it. Okay. And then, you know, with the color contacts or just contacts in general, eyes just be burning. See how the glue is sticking right there? I probably put too much glue on though. Okay, so we're gonna dust away this powder if I don't want to break a nail. Oh, now I can't open it, so I need some tweezers. Okay. I put press on nails on, honey, and become handicapped immediately, okay? So now I'm just dusting away this powder. Like so. Like, even tonight, sidebar, I literally had to send the guy 3 places and be like, hey, these places look pretty cool. Can you just pick one? Like, it's like that. Because up to him, bitch, I won't be knowing what I'm doing until, like, it just takes so long. And I'll be like, oh, I need to know. Like, I need to know a plan or something. He'll be like, oh, okay, just call me when you get done with your makeup. No! Like, I don't want to do that. Not all the time, at least. Like, I don't mind going with the flow sometimes, but I don't want to do that all the time. Okay? Okay, so this looks pretty. It's giving face, darlings. It's giving face. We're going to try to make sure that this glue is not making my eyes burn because it's sticking. Okay. And really all that's missing is mascara, and that's it. We're gonna put on a little bit of, I was doing the hella thick. We're gonna do the voluminous carbon black mascara. And I really only focused the mascara on my natural lashes, not so much on the false lashes because they don't really need it. Okay. It's giving purty. It's giving purty. It's giving purty. Boop boop. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit at the bottom. Just be careful. Sometimes you can use the tip of the brush just so you don't mess anything up. Like so. Just a little bit. I might add a little bit more once this dries. But this is pretty much the finished look to wherever the hell I'm going. I kind of just did whatever to my face because I really didn't. Most of the time when I sit down and do my makeup, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just I kind of go with the flow. I'm not really a highlight girl, but I'm gonna put a little bit on. Only because my skin gets a little oily and I actually can't find a highlighter at this moment. So, like, I really don't wear too much highlight right here. Let's see if I can, because my blush actually has like a little shimmer to it. So that's probably why I don't wear a lot of highlighter, but I'll use this one. This is by Milani. This is the Baked Blush in the, no, the Baked Highlighter in the shade 130. We'll take a little bit on the tip of the nose. Boom. Down the nose just a little bit. And I never use fan brushes, but we'll do a little bit. Just because I guess it looks good in pictures, right? Boom. I should have did that before I put on lip color, but it's okay. Okay, so this is pretty much the finished look. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'm so proud of myself. I'm being a little bit more consistent with YouTube, and I'm really excited. If you guys like this video, please like and feel free to subscribe if you like. And I'm gonna try to keep the looks coming for you guys, the looks and the topics. If you guys have any other topics that you would like for me to address or talk about while I do glam, please leave them in the comments below. And yes, happy Friday, y'all.